Yes, we have till yesterday we have seen how to customize these components. Okay, do you have any doubt on this?
No.
So let's see this today. Let's see about this webpart.ts and webpart manifest.ts file, manifest.json file. Okay, before that I'll run the solution. Yes, if you run browser, If you see, for each web part there is icon, button icon, and divider, so image icon. But here we have plain icon, right? So this plain icon, this one you can notice. And if I go to this web part, there is a edit web part option. The edit web part option also, you can see all these details, description, group name, description, field, everything come from these two fields, files only. Webpart manifest dot webpart manifest dot json file and actual webpart dot ts file. Okay, if you go to webpart manifest dot ts file, you can see like what is the webpart ID, alias, component type, and other basic details will be there. And this one properties, you can see this is customer details. If you see, by default customer details value will be there. Okay, that customer details will be provided. The default property will be provided here. Say for example, in our case, if you want to retrieve from particular list and that list needs to be given property payments, you can add that list details here, and default list name can be given here. Okay, in future, user, if user wants, user can change. Okay, other details and all, you can see group id, group advanced, title, customer details, description, customer details, description. These are the like pre-configurations. And if you want to add some image, add icon for the part, SPFX. Okay, we'll give the same name whatever they have given. Office fabric icon, font name, balloons. It's already page that I'm changing to PAWLWONS. Yes, I saved it and delete this web part. Yes, you can see that icon is changed to balloon. Okay, same way You'll see that link where all the icons are available. Not here. Product icons. One second. Take that name. Fabric icons dot. UIFAB RICICOM.
Websites, there is only one BD.
Okay. Yes, you can take any icon from here. So all icons are available in Office Fabric UI. Okay, Office Fabric UI is like Microsoft provided UI controls. These controls you can directly refer in any SPFX reports. Okay, you can see assign policy is the name you can give that one. Away status like that for each control there is a name. That name you can directly give. So this is the name we have used balloons. Okay, same way we can use any icon to our report. Okay, so by default page icon will be there, that we have changed it to balloons icon. Okay, and then okay, okay, if you I'll go to this report.ts file. Okay, If you go to this webpart.ts file, this environment messaging will be there. Uh, Get property pen configuration. This method only. Uh, Here only you can see what is the method we are going to get from the property pen. Okay, whatever we are adding here will say as property pen. Okay, whatever we are adding here will be saying as property pen. Here, this method is to define what are the variables we are going to get from the property pen. That one only they have given here. See, customer name, description, and group details. Group name, description field, and its label. These things only. It's a text field. Okay, it can be any kind of a choice field also you can provide, and other fields like people field, any fields you can give here. Okay, right now they are given as text field. Okay, uh, so we will add one more field like we'll try to get uh, list name from here, and we will see how it works. I'll add this property pen text field. I'll copy this and paste one more time. This name. Okay, label. This is coming from strings. I'll go to strings. Customer details web part strings. Description field label. List name field label. I copy this. and give the value list name. Here we will be giving the default default value. Yes, we'll see how it comes. Description field. There is a text box name that name not assigned yet. Label I'll give direct name. This name. As you can see, this name came, but the default value not come yet. Test list. Okay, I'll stop also and execute and see. Yes, it is came after the Stop and starting the okay. So what we have done, so under get property pen configuration method, we are trying to, there is already a like text field which is trying to get the description for that web part. Okay. So what we are trying to do, we are adding one more text field which is trying to get the list name. Okay. That list name we can use it in our actual web part. Okay. How we can pass. See, you can see here uh, description field, customer details. So description field we can pass it like this dot properties dot description. Okay, same way we can pass list name. List name string, list name here. Okay, we have assigned. We'll try to first print that list name in the tsx file. I am going to customer details.tsx file. Going to render on top of table. Okay, I'm printed it. Refresh the page. You can see description, customer details, list name, this list it is printed there. Okay, you can directly use this list name in our code. Okay, here we have hard coded the list name, right? Digital initiative, public relationship, customer details. Instead of it, this dot profs dot list name. Which is not taking. Then I'll assign to a variable. Let list name equal to this dot profs dot list name. Okay, I'll give instead of this dot profs, I'll give list name directly here. Okay, so I saved it. Now the API should return error, and we should not get any error message. Sorry, we should not get any output because we have given the wrong list name. Yes, as mentioned, we are not getting any output. Okay, I'll update the list name. Test list, customer details. I will go to the code. What is the error? Object. That's the problem. If you see here, that get file title, it is not assigning properly. We'll see why it is not coming properly. We'll again refresh the page. I press the breakpoint below to the console. There is no. Okay, title. We should not put this. Yes, it's a small mistake here. Okay, we should not put this curly braces. As it is string operation, I thought it is within the tags. Within the tags only, we are trying to add some state or variable. We need to add curly braces. Now it will work. Okay. So if we want to retrieve any other customer details on like this, you can update and refresh it. It won't retrieve the data. Okay. I'll add this customer details here in the report property so that next time onwards we don't need to change the name. It sorry. Mm, uh, any doubt in this? So we have seen like what is the webpart properties and how to add custom webpart properties and how to use that webpart in our actual solution. Okay, and also like customizing the manifest.json file and giving the values in the manifest.json files. Okay, any doubt in this?
No,
Uh,
it is clear.
okay. Okay, wait. Actually, from these two files, you may expect interview questions like whatever I told, right? So these questions I have got. Okay, like what is the name we need to give, and in the web part properties, how you will add new fields, how you will use those fields. And there is one more thing is there, web part life cycle property pen. You can see SPFX report property pen drop down checkbox, everything you can use. Okay, you try those options. Okay, like currently we have said only drop text box, right? So same way you can use drop down, and here this one only it will change. If you go to this get property pen configuration method, so here property pen text field is there, right? Instead you may give some other name, property pen drop down, like that it may be there. See, property pen drop down and label site list and option. What are the options you need to give? Those it will be like this only. Okay, you try those options. Okay, in future, in some cases, in sometimes you may get like some requirement to use it in property pen. Okay, this is one thing. I came for some other thing. I forgot. SPFX report property pen life cycle. Okay, so by default for SPFX report or any other one, we have seen like on init, then on in, after on init, we'll be having render method, then component did mount method and all will be there. Right? But here for property pen method, we'll be following different execution pattern. That's the thing. Load property pen resources, configuration, render, get property pen configuration, all those things only will be there. Okay, so for property pen alone we'll be having different life cycle method. You go through this and just remember the method names, in which order it will be executed. Okay, in real time there won't be any confusion. You can as there is already predefined description will be there. From there you can change and you can work on it. There won't be any confusion. But in interview they may ask questions from which method you will change and what is the property pan life cycle. Okay, so that time you have to remember and you have to tell the order. That's why I'm saying just remember the methods and its order how it is executing. Okay, that is one thing. And dynamic part connected. Um, And this is one more concept they will ask. Okay, so in consider in a page there are two SPFX reports. Okay, one is parent web part and another one is child web part. Whatever you are doing in the parent web part, say for example you are selecting the name of the particular person, like the same web part you can see. Here, you consider this is parent web part, and below to this there is a child web part. Okay, if you are selecting the name Arun, this name Arun should be passed to the child web part. Arun's full details. Here we are displaying only five information, right? Apart from that, his full profile, his image, and whatever information available in the backend data. If you want to display means, for that there is a concept like we may need to send this information to the child web part. Okay, what is the selected item? Okay, so that is the connected web part we will say in SharePoint. Okay, for connected web part there will be a parent web part and below to the child web part. From parent web part to child web part we need to pass particular information. Okay, here to implement the connected web part, you remember this dynamic data. Okay, dynamic using the concept called dynamic data, we will be implementing connected web part concept. Two are SharePoint web part component together and extend data between them using dynamic data. Okay, this they will ask you. Okay, nowadays they are asking, okay, how you are implement, how we will implement connection between two web parts in SPFX. I never, I didn't get chance to implement this concept. Okay, I just gone through it. Okay, you to go through like something like we need to implement some interface, I dynamic data callbacks, like we need to implement and like source manager and what is the event we need to pass. Those is simple thing only in the source how we need to pass data and in the destination how we need to receive. Only these two things we need to remember, and that's it. Consuming. See there we have seen source later one. Here in consuming it may be some other properties will be there. Property pan. Try get source, try get source. Okay, you can see right after start, try get the source. From the source, it is trying to get. Okay, you go through the. I pinged you this link, right? You go through this link and remember the key terms like dynamic data and from source what and what is the interface we need to implement, and from source how we are passing, from destination how we are receiving those things and all you remember it, and you may expect question from this connected components as well. Okay, and yes, mostly we won't work on these two things. Mostly we will be work on this customer detail.tsx actual web part file only. But uh, from here they may ask. Sometimes they will say, like changing the image and some other concepts and all will be there. Right? So I may missed some other properties. Okay, there are some other properties as well. Okay, you go through pre-configure entries, and this name also they asked me. Okay, like what is the uh, uh, place where you will be changing these properties values and where you will be changing this Office Fabric UI icon and all. What is the name of that header? Okay, this one they ask pre-config entries. Okay, this some interview.